This is way above my tax bracket. Don't touch anything. Lord willing. We're supposed to have all those bowls. Ooh, Lord. Good morning, friends. I slept and I feel like a whole new woman. Today is our only full day in Las Vegas, so I am ready to go. It's about 9:30. The jet lag is working in my favor. We're gonna go get some breakfast. A little outfit of the day for you, okay? What's up? There she is. I think all of this stuff is from Walmart, actually. This dress I wear all the time. It is so light. It's from Walmart from like a couple years ago. This purse actually just got at Walmart not that long ago. And my shoes are from Amazon. And the rest is irrelevant. Okay, bye.
All right, we are heading outside to the LINQ Promenade. When you check in, they'll tell you what district you're in. It was divided into District 1, 2, or 3, kind of like the Hunger Games, a little ominous. But one thing that I did really like about this hotel is everything is labeled super clearly, and it all leads back to the same place. And of course, you have to walk through the casino to get outside. There are a couple different restaurants on property. I always walked through O'Shea's, which is kind of like an Irish pub. And then they also have an entrance on the promenade. So that's where we're going. Sorry for the weird lighting. Apparently they also have frozen Baileys here, and that's what they're known for, but I did not try that. All right, we're outside. Daytime on the LINQ Promenade has a totally different vibe. Also worth noting, there is zero shade and it is super hot out here.
I can actually talk because there's not copyrighted music blasting. For breakfast, we're going to Maxie's. It's right by the High Roller. It is absolutely dead out here because everybody is asleep or hungover. Not me, amen.
No judgment, because I did immediately go here and order a mimosa. Maxie's came pretty highly recommended to me as one of the most affordable places to eat on the LINQ Promenade. They have indoor and outdoor seating, and for whatever reason, I chose to sit outside. Here's me smiling through the desert heat with my mimosa. I ordered the Vegas breakfast, which was about $20. Overall, everything was good. I would come back here. And somehow I ended up back at the casino. How does this keep happening? Before my trip, I did purchase the one-day monorail pass online. It's a little bit cheaper if you buy it in advance. And it is good for 24 hours. And it's 24 hours from activation. So since I didn't get in until later last evening, I don't think I used it for the first time until about 5 p.m. It is still good. So I decided to head back down to the MGM Grand stop and explore a little bit more. I found the Las Vegas sign. Well, not the real one, but I wasn't doing all that, at least not on this trip by myself. I really did love the Paris hotel so much, and I definitely want to stay here next time I come back. But there is another place across the street we have to go see. And I quickly learned that in Vegas, across the street really means over the river and through the woods. But eventually we did make it to the Bellagio. Let's go inside.
It is hot. About to take me a nice little Uber right to the Sphere. But first, let's go see a zebra, I think. This is way above my tax bracket. Don't touch anything.
This is the Bellagio Conservatory and Botanical Gardens. It's free to enter and it's open 24 hours a day. They change the displays out seasonally. The seasons are winter, spring, summer, fall, and Lunar New Year. And when they're transitioning seasons, it will be closed for about 1 week. So make sure you check the Bellagio's website for the schedule. And I would definitely love to come back here at Christmas time because their Christmas display looks insane every year.
I don't think Vegas is a real place. And also, that was really cool. And also, there are all these moms and babies, and they're all, you know, telling their kids, get in front of the thing and I'll take your picture. And so I took a bunch of people's pictures because I said, no one ever takes pictures of a mom and her baby, okay? The mom's always taking the pictures of everybody else. So get in front of a little elephant, mom and baby, and I will take your picture. So I took pictures for a lot of people. A mom and baby, a little tiny baby, she had to get out of the car seat, from India. A mom and her teenage daughter visiting from Scotland. I thought it was so cool, and so then I got my picture taken too. So that was nice. So now we're heading to the Sphere, which is about 1.5 miles away, and I'm gonna take myself a smooth little Uber, okay? I held my breath to see how much it would cost, and it's only gonna be like $13, which, thank God. But I'm at the Bellagio, okay? I'm feeling like a scammer. So I might mess around and put it on my husband's credit card. No, that's the devil talking to me because I'm in Sin City and I rebuke that. I will pay for my own Uber.
I also thought about messing around and taking a Zoox. Those are the new self-driving cars, and apparently there's all sorts of weird tunnels that they go through, and they're free right now, but they were all taken. And I did use my own credit card, thank you. It's hard to fully convey how massive the Sphere is, but I looked up some stats. It's the largest spherical structure in the world, 22 stories tall, and max capacity holds 20,000 people.
Well, this is cruel. Okay. After the tip, that Uber was about $15, and that's some of the best money I've spent so far. Let's see, the show starts at 2. Doors open 45 minutes in advance. That will be 1:15. It is currently 12:38, and I am inside, sitting on this freezing cold floor, and it feels so good. There is a long line forming, but I don't really care because it's not general admission. We have assigned seats, so I'll get in there when I get in there. This is the line in question, and all the way down at that wall is the bridge to the Venetian, which unfortunately is closed because there's a convention. That's how I planned to get over here. So we'll see how I get back.
Pro tip, there are concession stands on every level, but no one knows that, so they just crowd around in the lobby. So go up the escalator to your section and get your concessions there. I was in section 3, which is smack dab in the middle. There was a section 4 and 5 behind me, and I cannot stress to you enough how steep this was, and one wrong move and I really think you could tumble to your death, honestly. So if you're scared of heights, this is not for you. This was such a cool experience. Just make sure you go to the bathroom and get your snacks before you sit down so that you do not have to move during the show, or it will be very scary. The front row of each section does have a barrier, but it's not very high, so it doesn't obstruct the view. And then there's a big drop. There were so many cool effects during the show, and then a really fun photo op at the very end, so stick around to take your picture.
We're walking on the street to the Venetian since the bridge is closed. It's not far, it's just hot.
There are more fun photo ops here. Like I said before, there's a bridge to the Venetian, but it was closed for a convention. The day that I went, there were showings at 2, 5, and 8, and I believe the later showings were able to access the bridge. I did 2 o'clock.
Came back to the room, had a little midday break, rested, charged my phone, FaceTimed my husband. Now I'm ready to go out again. We're gonna go ride the high roller.
The high roller is the massive observation wheel at the end of the LINQ Promenade. You can buy your ticket online in advance to save money. Make sure you don't pay full price. There are always discounts out there. You're gonna go through security and a bag check and then up an escalator. At the top of the escalator, there are restrooms as well as the high roller bar. I did get a drink. I got the Vegas Bomb, which is Crown Royal, peach schnapps, Red Bull, and very expensive. $21 before tax and tip. But that ain't nothing to a high roller, so it just felt right. And the high roller bar is card only, so just be prepared for that. And if you're really feeling like a high roller, go ahead and pay $80-something for some of these green screen photos that they'll offer you. I did not do that. Okay, so all of these clips are going to be in real time. The high roller does go up really high, obviously, but it does not move very fast at all. It's not like a thrill ride or anything. Your ride is going to be about 30 minutes long, and it just makes one revolution. So you go around one time. So it does move really slow, and there is music playing, of course, and narration with some fun facts about different things. And depending on how you time it, you could get to see the sunset, which was my plan, and it was really pretty. Look at that. We love a desert sunset. I could have also timed it to see the Bellagio fountains. There are 2 different ticket types for the high roller, either the daytime ticket or the anytime ticket. The daytime ticket, you have to be on before 5 p.m., so I definitely recommend to get the anytime ticket.
Are we supposed to have all those bowls?
Over Las Vegas. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This part is now over the top.
Yay, we made it to the top, and if you look down, it's definitely high up, but interestingly enough, it was not as dizzying or scary as looking down at the sphere. I wanted to see the sunset, so I'm glad I came when I did, but if I did this again, I would do it at night to see the fountains and all the lights. And before I knew it, my ride was over, and of course you're going to exit through the gift shop, and that Vegas bomb started to hit a little bit.
Lord willing.
The vibes were high, the weather was beautiful, and before I knew it, I was looking at In-N-Out, and In-N-Out was looking at me. And I mean, what's a girl to do? I made my way back into the hotel and decided that we obviously needed dessert. Okay, maybe vending machine pizza was a little bit too far, but vending machine cake, it couldn't be that bad, right? So my curiosity got the best of me, and I really wanted to try this rainbow cake slice. I can't necessarily say that I recommend it. It was pretty dry. I ended up throwing away a lot of it, but it was fun.
the next day.
Good morning, friends. It is checkout day. It's always sad to leave, but I am excited to go home. Let's go get some breakfast so we can come back up here and finish packing. My flight is in 4 hours.
Chef Buddy, we meet again. This is the Boss Cafe. I've walked past it a couple times. It's pretty close to my room. And it's open fairly late, and they do actually have pizza, so you don't have to get it out of the vending machine. But I guess if it's closed and you really want to try it, go for it. I was pretty impressed with their breakfast options. They had a bakery case here, and there was a lot of variety, and everything looked super good. And the prices really weren't that bad.
I'm back in my room, and this looks so good. It was super loud in there, so I got it to go. Let's eat and pack.
I love my comically small suitcase. I do also like Tetris.
And just like that, our very first Las Vegas trip is in the books. It wasn't long, okay, but it was long enough to, what's the saying? Live, laugh, love, lose some money at the casino. Just a brief 48-hour introduction, if you will. Okay, I have a feeling we'll be back. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.
P.S. Frontier is never beating the allegations because why was this my actual gate?
Next for yourself. Welcome to